The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. It's part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. One of my CIA friends was also intrigued. The opera incident heightened our curiosity. Have a look.
Hello and welcome to 60 Second Retro Gamer. My name is Sam Pryor. I'm impersonating a Nazi. I don't know why.
Can I impersonate a Frenchman?
You can. That's
you.
Trent Samuel Series 3, I think.
It might well be.
All over. Yes, hello. I'm Simon Pryor. Joining me for this review of Hitman Blood Money is Mr. Rich Hatton,
Bonjour.
who has played this game.
Or
Yes,
Bonne nuit.
indeed. Depending on when you listen to this.
Oui.
Bon oui.
Or even salut.
Salut,
Which is a
yeah.
more informal way of saying
Yes.
hello.
How are you?
I
I had an
that's so
argument
hard.
with my housemate about this. Bonjour is French for good day. It doesn't technically mean hello.
No, I know. It's like when they say bon voyage, it does mean good journey.
Good journey, yeah. It's like it's,
Silly.
au
Their
revoir.
revoir.
languages.
Au revoir.
Oh, sorry, I
their
like the
language.
French.
Oh yeah, it's a nice language.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, you've done it, Ant. You've hit the mic
I
stand.
don't like how you have to say
Look,
like
you've got a leg.
apple
There's the leg. There's the.
and stuff. I quite like
Well, don't put a leg between my legs then.
The swittle.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying,
Red sweater.
Rich Hatton, who has
dirty
played the
language.
game,
Yes.
Ant
I
Tremaine.
completed it on professional difficulty, which was very difficult.
I can imagine.
And Tremaine, who has also played the game.
Yeah. Have you completed it?
No, I've only played it around his.
Okay. You're talking about Hatton, yeah. Played it around his. Who's he on about?
I'm being very ambiguous.
And joining us from one of our other podcasts,
This
Mr.
is-
Tommy Dempsey, who we'll just point him at the games clip.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
don't
is
play-
the one where I go nuts and shoot everyone.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
watch out for the ragdoll physics.
I should
So-
know, you should know I don't play games at all.
You're just here to chip in.
I'm just sat here, just chilling.
That's fine. Having a bird? No, that's Ant.
Sipping
that's
on
me.
gin and juice. Though I don't have any.
So, apparently I've got no SIM card installed.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what a tit.
Oh,
That would be why I messaged you and you didn't reply.
What did O2
Yeah.
say?
They didn't say anything. I didn't get through to them.
Was that because you got no SIM card?
Oh, no, I've got a SIM card. It was working up until I got back.
Oh.
Far off topic can we go? And it isn't even me that's done it.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'll sort that out in a bit. After this podcast. So, yes, Hitman Blood Money on Xbox and Xbox 360. We've done this as a retro one, even though it's
And
on...
it's also on PS2.
Yeah,
Which is technically why it's a retro one.
yes.
And possibly even Xbox. Oh, you did say Xbox, sorry.
I do
Yes.
quite like how PS2 is now considered retro.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It makes you feel old.
Yeah.
Cheers, Tommy.
Oh yeah.
I class PlayStation 1 as retro,
It is.
which makes me feel even older.
It really is. Right, I'm going to carry on trying to mess with this. So, Rich, talk us through gameplay, general story, yada yada.
Well, the story is told in the form of a flashback between an interview, not between an interview, in the flashback of an interview between some FBI dude in a wheelchair and some other bloke whose name escapes me.
Oh, it's just this guy, you know.
And it transpires that after you've done all the levels that they've actually caught Agent 47, and I don't
end.
want to really ruin the end level because it's one of the best twist things I've ever played. It confused me at first. I was like, oh, that's good. I like it. But yeah, it's like that, and you sort of playing like I would say the sort of the greatest hits, but I'm not sure that's technically correct. But you're sort of reliving past missions, not in the way that Contracts did,
Right.
but in the way that it's told. That didn't really make much sense. But
No, I knew what you meant.
It's funny just watching you just popping people that are
yeah,
clearly surrendered.
I don't have time for weak people.
Mercilessly.
Yeah, I'll just shoot them in the head
Yeah.
and watch their bodies sort of fly incredibly far.
So gameplay, third-person shooter.
Well,
Oh, well, not third-person
You don't-
shooter, but third-person
it's-
sneak 'em up.
yeah. I mean,
I'm just going to move the microphone a little bit because Ant's foot is very close to it.
I think the biggest innovation for this is the fact that you can now cause accidents, which I can't remember. Yeah, you should be able to see it in the review.
Was it the sabotage? Was it?
Yeah, it's kind of like the Sabotage, but not the Beastie Boys song.
No.
Whereby you can just sort of push people off ledges or
Lighter fluid.
lighter fluid in the barbecue and make them set on fire. Push people downstairs and all that sort of jazz. So that was a big sort of step up from Contracts.
Yeah.
You can make it look inconspicuous.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You know, you can if to get the true silent assassin rating, you have to obviously go through the level without being spotted.
SIM card works again. Hooray.
Yeah. Look at this fool surrendering to me. No, blast his brains out.
Splat.
And you know the best way to obviously do it is not be caught. Plan your routes out. It's a little bit trial and error with the levels because they are quite open.
But it does give you the option to complete the level in a number of different ways.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You can go in all guns blazing, or we can do the
just-
sneaky
You can
approach.
see on the side of his head, on the left-hand side on this, what we're looking at, he's actually been shot in the head.
Hmm.
But because Agent 47 is so wickedly hard,
Played by Timothy Oliphant.
yeah, bullets,
Or
bullets
not.
don't concern him. Unlike that bloke who I just popped in the belly and he was,
Did.
yeah.
Completely.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. It was I'm going to be weird and say it's actually the first Hitman game I played because it is.
And it's just good.
It is just good, very good. I thoroughly enjoy it. And there,
Okay.
there he is that have been shot in the side of the
That's.
Oh, Anthony.
You've drunk.
You've only had one bottle already and it's all going to pot. Okay, so that's gameplay. So it's single player with any multiplayer?
It's not very difficult to try and move when you've got to.
I'll shift it
There you
completely.
go. Yeah, that's.
How's that? How's that?
That.
You'll still hit it.
Yeah, you will.
I won't now.
You will.
You will.
I won't.
You
You
will.
It'll be your turn now.
I can keep my feet still.
I
Yeah.
can't.
No.
I'm very fidgety.
So yeah, single player,
Mate, just
multiplayer.
keep your hands off me.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything,
no.
but
Yeah.
No, it is very
2
much.
years later, it all comes out.
You'd have to look hard for me. It is very much a single player game. There is no
No
option
multiplayer.
for multiplayer
Good.
at all, which is good. I like it. I think it was sort of very much. I say very much akin, but it's similar to the way that they've done the new Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't want to shove in a multiplayer element where it's not needed.
No.
Multiplayer wasn't du jour at this stage either. Though,
It wasn't really.
It was
no.
2005.
I mean,
Or
Yeah, but-
6, I think, is one of the
So-
first games that came out on the Xbox.
Yeah, so I mean, there wasn't just watching you throw a body over
just a dead
barrel.
onto the ice.
Yeah.
For no reason at all.
I mean, it's like films with 3D. They don't benefit from them. Why put them in?
Okay.
Yeah.
Same with multiplayer. If you doesn't need
right,
it,
yeah.
don't shoehorn
Yeah.
it in.
Okay,
You
so
see, I was making a valid point.
cover that. Control scheme.
It's a shot.
Well, it's sort of like a typical third-person game.
Yeah. Is it easy to?
Oh yeah. The only difference is you don't physically press a button to aim. It's all
Right.
free aiming, kind of like the same way that Saints Row is.
Right. Yeah.
Which makes life very easy.
Oh yeah, it does. But you
I
have
like-
to be good because there's no
Yeah.
auto aim option.
I do quite like the button, the HUD display on here as well because there's plenty of information on there for what you need,
Yep.
but it doesn't get in the way.
No. I think
So,
that's
like,
something
you've
that they've.
The face keys to tell you what each context sensitive and all of that. You've got your health at the bottom. You've got your gun information down the bottom right, and you've got a compass top right.
Yeah, Joe.
So yeah, I mean, in this level, I'm obviously just going nuts.
Because you could.
I love it how
Because
the
I could.
elevator door shuts after you've just killed
This
someone.
bloke's—he's not quite dead. Look, he's sort of struggling a little bit.
Oh, in there.
That bloke died.
Did you go and finish him off?
No, I think I
remember.
just let him
Slowly die of
It's just like shooting fish in a barrel. This bit, they were just lining up to be shot.
I like the Christmas hats as well. That's quite a nice
Yeah.
touch. They're killers, but they're celebrating the festive season altogether.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I like the layout of the games is like sort of like an open world. They're self-contained levels, but the levels themselves can be considered quite sandboxy.
Dead.
To shoot the bikini woman.
Oh, because not
He killed
everyone's a
everyone.
target. I killed everyone. I've done this many times. I'm a pro.
That bikini woman could have, granted a few favours for not letting you.
It's
And then you
unlikely.
kill her.
Unlikely in this game.
Do it.
So, graphics-wise, I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it was sort of like this was almost
Early days.
in a way, I would say the first HD remake of any game that's been recently.
Oh, it's a bit like King Kong, isn't it? Because when King Kong, the official video game, came out,
Yeah,
I think it's basically unplayable on the Xbox due to the graphics settings.
right.
So, thankfully, not the case in this instance.
No, the character models are a little bit rough these days. I'm looking on it, but the game's still playable, and that's always a thing for me that I
Always Bond.
thoroughly enjoyed.
So yeah, you just that's like she exploded out of the jacuzzi with a bullet. Anyway,
I love it.
so yeah, I do like the physics. It's genius. Yeah, and the soundtrack, music wise.
I think it's mostly just ambient stuff. I mean, this level obviously is geared around sort of
So
Christmas.
he could have you. He could. He's buff.
He is buff, but
He's
is
a
he
coward.
buff enough to stop a bullet? Not
No.
really. Not like
No.
hit 47. Bullets hit him in the side of the head. Forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can see
gotta
why they
shoot
made
the
a
glass.
I
film.
think I do shoot the. No.
You shoot everyone, I
You
think.
can shoot the glass in the jacuzzi.
Shoot the glass.
Oh,
Schieß
but-
den Festen.
though. Yes.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's not really a look at this. Oh no. So look at
there's
this
the
fella.
chap around there who's just sat down, doesn't care. Everyone else is like, oh, and he's there. Oh, I'm Captain Picard. I don't care about these things.
And everyone's being shot. I didn't care as long as I got a brandy.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's really
Pretty much it.
as much as I can say for gameplay.
I mean, based on this is the
Rockets.
reason why I bought Hitman 2. When I saw it, I was just like, well, I quite enjoyed. I quite like the look of this game, so.
Blood Money, out of the Hitman games that there've been, I would say it's probably the best. I'm probably going to be decimated by our listeners for saying that, but
It's alright.
You never know.
You can take my mantle of being decimated by them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what Ant's for.
Yeah, I'm usually the one that gets abused
Yeah.
by them.
Yeah.
I quite like how there's a gun called the Silver Border.
That's his, that's an actual gun, I think.
Yeah, that's quite a funny
Yeah.
name.
Signature pistol.
Silver baller.
And the one
So-
I've got has been souped up with a suppressor, high damage bullets, and
You carry
a
around
syringe.
syringes full of stuff.
Yeah, you can
sedate
sedate people and
poison
stuff, yeah.
people. In this particular level, with it's the one where you go and assassinate the essentially Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
You have to. You don't have to, but he's got a little dog that runs around with him. And
you syringe the dog.
no. It's not that cruel, but you can be.
Well, you
There's
can
a-
pop the dog in the
in
head,
the
I
kitchen,
suppose.
there's a sausage,
Yeah.
and you can either choose to sedate, put
Or
a sedative, or poison.
Yeah.
And I always poison. And this little dog runs around. I was like, and then it dies, and its little tongue pipes out, and then you just push the old fella off a balcony.
This
Love
is
it.
time.
What was the one you showed me
this-
where you
this is one
destroyed the
bit-
glass? Was it a bomb that blew the glass out of the bottom of the bikini?
Oh,
Or did
what?
actually
You got
shoot it?
changed? I love
Yeah,
it.
you can actually
Yeah.
disguise yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's what I love about the disguises is
Headshot didn't die.
like is that you
2 headshots didn't die.
I think I shot into his.
There we go. Into the wall.
is obviously the fact that when you change, it's instantaneous, and it's quite amusing to just instantly swap.
Change outfits.
Yeah.
As the sketch
Yeah.
shows.
But it doesn't. No, we didn't change outfits on the sketch. Oh no, we did. We did.
There is the
coats.
sausage. Just so you know,
There's the sausage.
I have picked up the sausage.
You don't intend to use the sausage, but
No, you can't use it as a weapon. It's just there as a.
Yeah.
Choke.
Death by sausage.
Force it down his throat.
gag on this sausage, bitch.
But yeah, I
So-
mean, from what I've seen, it does look quite fun. I mean, it does require, in some levels, a bit of forward planning and thinking. Okay, so
Yeah, if you can play it. No, say if you can
play it straight.
If you can, it is very much a game of trial and error. You learn the routes of the guards. You learn the routes of the enemies.
And that guy's still sat there.
Yeah, I think he's the last one to die.
Yeah.
Kill some black men. And some white people.
I should point out, you don't kill people based on ethnicity in
No,
this game. You
I'm-
kill everyone,
everyone and
regardless.
regardless of race and or gender.
Indeed. And orchard. I like the caveat there. So there you go. He's just sat there. He doesn't
But
care.
he doesn't care.
That everyone's
splash
dead.
his brains over the lovely lamp.
Human shield.
Execution to the back.
Ah,
of the
no,
head.
he's dead.
Oh, he's gone.
And yeah,
He
physics.
died like a Thunderbird's puppet.
Yeah,
Strings have
what
been snapped.
rigidly.
Yes.
But yeah,
I really can't really say that much else. Really, I mean,
no, I do like the look of it. It's a game that I think I could.
I could
get
highly
into.
recommend it, even if you've never played a Hitman game. It's
Yeah.
just fun.
It is fun to do.
Oh, you
there's
missed
the
someone.
drunk Santa. Yeah, I think I shot him in his back, didn't I?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there we go.
dead.
Severed the spinal column. He's going down.
He's
Again,
from
aim.
Solo.
Aim for one of the.
Avalanche.
Aim for the chest. Again, they're going down. And a waiter.
Yeah, no one is safe in my
In the balls.
rampages. No, right in the face.
Dead.
So yeah, I mean,
It's a decent looking game.
it's a very good game. And
I know
can't-
this. It's on Steam a lot on sale. The
Yeah,
Hitman collection.
It is worth picking up. I mean, you could probably pick this up second hand for about £3 now. So.
Yeah. Well, I picked up Hitman 2 for £1. £1.50. And they're all going down.
Oh, no, she's got a resilient skull. That one, but, yeah, she
Sort of
went-
rebounded off the silicon, I think.
Yeah.
That's why that one went wrong. Right, anything else anyone wants to... And you've played these games. Anything you want to add to that? Before you get too drunk?
This is the second and final bottle I have.
As I say, before you get too drunk, before you finish it.
Yeah, well, this is true. They're very inventive, if nothing else. I mean, I've never known a game where you could just literally go in and be truly stealthy.
Yeah.
I mean,
it takes a leaf from the Metal Gear Solid.
yeah,
in that respect.
in a way, yeah.
It's one of those
'cause I mean,
games where you can and Deus Ex
Deus
as well.
Ex
You
as
can
well, yeah.
you can sneak your way through it, or you can go in all guns blazing. However you want to play.
Admittedly, if you go in all guns blazing, it does shaft your rating
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Whereas I think
I died here.
Metal Gear Solid takes the idea of you could go through a level without killing a single person, or anyone ever knowing you're there. This goes
Yeah.
more along the lines of you
This
can
is-
kill,
You-
and
I mean,
people
you
still
are-
won't know you're there. Which
You are
is really
technically
good.
walking around in plain sight as well, so I mean,
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
And that's the clever thing, is that you can kill people really obviously, but get away with it,
Yeah.
and then just leave after causing mass mayhem, and no one will ever know that you've been there, which
Yeah.
is quite clever. Which is
One level.
And
that I
watch
particularly
the Havoc wreak.
Yeah, the one level I particularly like, I didn't capture it on here, but there's one where you end up going to a sort of like a spa rehab clinic,
Right.
because you've got to
Oh, I remember
you've
that
got to
one.
rescue this Agent Smith. I think he's been in previous Hitman games as someone who always gets captured,
Right.
and your objectives update during the game. So
Why didn't they just kill him if he's
I
that
don't
bad?
he's obviously like Kim Bauer.
yeah.
He's constantly getting kidnapped.
But what you do, you go in and rescue him. You have to use like this death pill on him, so
Yeah.
it slows his heart rate down, and blah, 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 and you've got to give him the antidote when he's moved to the morgue. But then you're also given the opportunity to kill 3 more people for additional money bonuses. And the best way to do it is to obviously use accidents, because
The minstrels are out. Because did you do that on one of these as well, on this level that we're watching now, the party? Don't you sort of like one of the guys like push him down a hole or something, down a well? Or...
Yeah. This was the hardest one to do on
instant change
on a professional difficulty because you've got to get the timing absolutely spot on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the kitchen and
yeah,
is it the cake? Is it or something?
Oh, there is the cake, but the one where you have to change
the cake is a lie.
Yeah, the one where you change into another guard's uniform after you sedate him.
Yeah.
And put him in a box, and literally just as the box closes, the door opens, and one of the targets you got to kill walks out, and it's like fuck, squeaky bum time.
I thought you said seduce. You had to seduce.
Seduce. That would be the next Hitman game, where you have to make love at a woman.
Have you got MSN?
Or Facebook.
So yeah, I mean, it's a really good game, and I can't recommend it high enough. And if you really want the challenge, get it on Xbox so you get the achievements.
Yeah.
Some of them are quite inventive, like having to kill exactly 47 people in a level.
I remember you playing this bit.
Yeah.
You're dragging the body, try and put him in a box, and you're worried that someone's going to come along and
it's a guy you can push down the grave. And obviously all the usual stuff, but the real pièce de résistance, I think, is to get the professional achievement.
Yeah.
Complete the game on professional. Actually, two. Complete the game on professional difficulty. You can't even save mid-level. You have to go through it and do it in one run.
Yeah.
And also get silent assassin ratings, 5 of them on professional difficulty. Extremely hard, and I'm properly chuffed I managed to do it. And it's one of only 2 games I've got all the achievements on Xbox for.
Nice.
So.
I'm playing one at the moment, which we'll do a review of, where all the achievements are pretty much achievable through playing the game. So you can get 1,000 gamer score just for
Is
playing
that
it.
King Kong by any chance?
It isn't. No, it's Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper.
Oh.
It's
Is it hideous?
To be honest, that King Kong game was alright, actually.
It was all right. It's just I don't think it was that good on the Xbox because of the graphic issue, and that the actual developers stated at the time not to buy it on the Xbox for that very reason.
Oh dear.
So
I only ever played it on PS2 and it looked quite good on there.
yeah, it was quite good from what I
Yeah.
played. I had it on the PSP. One of the first games I got with my bundle.
Mm-hmm.
So just to wrap up then, 3 games that you'd recommend if you like Hitman Blood
Well,
Money.
I'd say
Metal Gear
Metal
Solid.
Gear Solid.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Deus Ex.
Yeah,
Uh,
in particular the new one.
Yeah, I'd say the new one.
'Cause, I mean, 'cause the original's first person. I'm not too sure about the second game, but Human Revolution certainly is in this area.
Yeah.
In the
Is,
third person.
is this IDOS as well? This game? I can't remember.
No, it's IO.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's no IDOS.
I'd also probably say maybe one of the Splinter Cell games as well.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh,
Yeah. Take your pick. It doesn't matter which one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
One of
this is
the
point-
earlier ones I'd say is probably
Yeah.
more akin to this, but
This is the point where you push him down.
I got it
into-
first time. I was quite impressed. straight in the grave.
Yeah. So if that wraps everything up, then
I believe it does.
we're all done. So, thank you for listening if you have been. We'll be back next time with another episode. If you want to get in touch, as always, the contact details are email info@randomstoke.com, website www.randomstoke.com, Twitter @randomstoke or @hugegreenburger. Both of them are me.
We never have. We don't.
No,
tweet.
you don't tweet. You don't twit.
We're Facebook. We're upper class.
Facebook.com/randomstoked. And I think that's about it. So, yes, we'll be back next time with yet another exciting episode. So, goodbye for now.
In a bitch.